All right, let's get into the debate with Trump and Biden real quick. Trump appears to be the master baiter on this one for the old debate, and he is making the blue come over to the red in ways. So I've warned you all of these types of things, but basically this immunity that Trump is getting with the Supreme Court, which is that marriage, but the Supreme Court is giving him immunity, and this is that self-healing power for him to exalt himself as God and these types of things. And we've been warned that on day one he'll be a dictator and such. So Biden is saying, well, now he has all the power he needs because Trump has immunity. That means he has immunity, so he can come in and help stop the rain for the election and all these things to prevent the dictator from coming into power. So therefore we have to have a dictator come in to preserve our so-called democracy, to prevent the so-called dictator. And as the dictator is preventing the dictator's army, Trump's army, is going to come up and help take care of this. And this is where you get the divide of the nation and the fall of the Roman Empire and the fall of America, and where Mystery Babylon, which is America, all the armies are gathered and all those other things, okay? So this is basically setting up that war in heaven for Kamala, Jill, to help those harlots ride the beast. And this is also setting up to where Biden, Kamala, and Jill, they're going to come in and help stop the election to help prevent the dictator from coming in, because that's where America is going into the little Cuba or the big Cuba. We're going to be they're going to be taken down into bondage through chasing after the old petrodollar, chasing after these things that are there as a cooling device. And the cooling device is for the people that are the children of hell that need to keep cool, okay? Because they're all heated up for the things that's happening on earth. But either way, y'all, the perfect storm is set. The threats have been made. They're telling y'all everything before it happens. So when it happens, it's not their fault, it's all y'all's fault. It's just like with the COVID vaccinations or whatever, these agencies, they have no grounds to control people. Nobody voted for them. That's part of a so-called new heaven and earth breaking open with the agencies, and that's part of the beast of the seas that's rising up. But these agencies will help break off into the Bell worship, and the Bell worship are the people who love bondage, who love these agencies, who love these police, who love these laws and all this other shit that keeps them in bondage, okay? Keeps the divide among them. So the agencies, these people following rules and breaking basic constitutional rights and all these things, this is where the people do the self-implosion or whatever. They see that, oh, we can sue our bosses or companies for making us do this, that, or the other, when they chose to do it in the first place. But then they can sue them or whatever, so then they end up, the beast takes out the beast, and the beast needs itself and all those other things. So you need your bosses to keep working, and what's done is done and all those other things. So this is where they got you living in the past, reacting in the past. They're showing you a future that you don't even have a clue on. They're making you scared about it. And this is where they're taking the Jew man, the carnal man, and marking you with a name and number and all these other things with the 666, okay? So it's all been set. Everything is built on these days. As it's built on these days, the man and woman shall wither away, and the sons of God, the people with the light, will continue on. We live in a liquid metal machine right now, okay? And these things are going to be transferred from liquid metal to hard metal in a way, okay? So the new heaven and earth is here. It's just a matter of closing down the old one and making all of you go into it. And as they do this, this is when all the lights go out as far as the temple structure, and the dictators rise, and all these things are set all at one time, so that people just go wherever they want them to go. That's why you need to be caught up first, and then once you're caught up with the Lord, then you know where Satan is going, okay? Because the Lord is Satan, And the second coming of Satan is upon you. And Satan is coming to take his children, the church, the religions, the people who seek salvation in this world, who need their Savior. They're here to be saved because everything has just been taken away from them.